All right, and a little bit, did you coming because these I know our weather center has been watching it and seeing this line move through our radar, but did you expect it? I mean, today the big news was record-breaking heat, you know, maybe temperatures into the 100-degree mark, but
exactly.
Go ahead, you weren't expecting the storms.
No, I wasn't at all. I had no, you know, we're getting ready to go pick up my daughter from school, and it just hit all of a sudden. I wasn't prepared for it at all.
Yeah, again, as we mentioned.
And, you know, my mother on the other side of Greenfield, she's lost power, and she still doesn't have it.
Oh, is that in a neighborhood on the eastern or western side?
Yeah, right here in Greenfield.
And she has no power?
No, they have no power over there. And as a matter of fact, I texted her, and she said, no, it's still not back on yet.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough situation. If she's elderly and given the heat that's out there, I can imagine the conditions are very, very muggy out there as well.
Yes, for sure.
All right, tell her to hang tight.
We'll do that.
All right, thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate your joining us. That's Wendy from Greenfield, filling us in on the situation as these storms are moving through. Severe storms moving through Massachusetts with possible microbursts embedded in line. I know there's concern of heavy rain, also possibly a quarter-sized hail in some areas, damaging wind, lightning strikes, and as Wendy described too, you know, some power lines down from, again, these storms that are moving through. But what is reassuring is that our weather center in Wjar said that these storms are not supercells. They are not like the system that produced tornadoes of last week. It seems like forever ago, months ago, since those tornadoes hit. So much has happened and so many lives devastated since then, but that is the reassuring news coming out of our weather center. We want to begin now 7 News at 5 o'clock with Kim Casey. I'm Francis Rivera, and we begin at 5.
This is the team you trust. First in news, first in weather, first in high definition. NBC 10 News 5 begins with a weather alert.
Look familiar? Trees toppled, power lines down, damage all around, and all this from overnight storms that likely woke you up. Did they wake you up?
Actually, no.
We're sound
Not
sleepers,
me.
I think. Well, now get ready for round 2. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Dan Janey.
And I'm Allison Bologna. More severe weather is headed our way, bringing with it some potential for some powerful thunder. Let's get right to Storm Team 10's Mark Rolls with
in effect for our entire area until 10 o'clock tonight, but more specifically, a severe thunderstorm warning now. These are the areas in yellow. That's up for a part of the northwestern corner of the state there. That's in effect until 6 p.m. So again, right in here is where we're looking at a severe thunderstorm warning, and that is northwest Rhode Island. You can see how this all updates almost every few minutes, so it's been dropped around the Springfield and Amherst areas, and it's now up there for Worcester County, southern Worcester County, and northwest Rhode Island. The reason it's right there, that line of strong storms that's pressing in, these are all lightning strikes. You're familiar with this look here on our HD radar, pressing in from the northwest and moving down here in this southeasterly direction. Let's put the these are the mid-level severe threats in here, then the rotating, the potential for some strong winds. It does not appear as though there's no mention of any tornadoes, no mention of any tornado watches with this. It's a different atmospheric scenario than what we had last week, but there's still the potential for some very strong thunderstorm wind, as well as lightning, hail, and of course some heavy rain. It's not going to be an all-night affair. This will be pressing through here by 10 o'clock tonight. That's when that thunderstorm watch ends, but I would say it might even be sooner than that for some of us. So really, we're under the gun for now until about 8 o'clock or so at least, maybe extending that out to about 9 o'clock out toward the Cape and the Islands as this line of very active weather comes through.